Inside the cave.
I want to know, how long does a man get a chance to look at a beautiful woman? I think that a man should get at least a minute. And I mean, when I say a minute, I'm saying 10 6-second intervals. I think a man should be able to look 10 times for 6 seconds or 6 times for 10 seconds. I just think a man deserves a minute to look at a hot woman. It's just natural. How long you think, Joe?
I think you get a quick look and turn your head back.
That's it? I'm talking
especially if you're with somebody, because that somebody know that person hot too.
Mm-hmm.
So they know that you're gonna look.
Right.
You know, so you get a quick look, and then you turn your head back. Yeah, act like she ain't there.
Really?
Now, you saying, man, how long do a woman get to look at the woman?
Well, we're gonna get to that too. I want to know.
Because if my woman say, hey, you see her, she kind of hot. I'm like, yeah. And then that look becomes a little longer, because now you have told me that I am allowed to look at that.
True. Now, before we ask the vice versa side of that, Veli, how long do you think a man should get to look at a hot woman?
I guess it depends on the level of crazy in the woman you with. Because, I mean, I know mine. Y'all know mine. So, my what'd you say, a minute? My minute is probably 1.5 seconds.
Really? So that's all you get.
But this is what you do.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to a different aisle, then shit, you better look at the sign up on the roof and see what aisle over there and be, oh, sugar. You know what? Hey, let me go get some sugar real quick. You just stay right here and get what you gonna get. You go take your ass over there and, you know, do a full walkthrough down the aisle.
That's when you gotta use your peripherals.
Mm-hmm.
Your peripherals.
So men gotta be creative. Okay, Kat, how long would you give your... I know I'm gonna ask you the vice versa, but how long would you give your man to look at a hot woman?
It's a tricky question, because I'm pretty comfortable with me.
Okay.
So, you know, if I notice her, it's like, damn, look at this gorgeous ass bitch. Like,
right.
I'm gonna, of course, bring her to his attention and say, oh my God, she's gorgeous, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of with Veli in where you are in the relationship is important. You know, within the first 60 days, you kind of giving your representative. So I wouldn't look at all. You know, if it's like year 9 of marriage, I would hope that you all know each other well enough to, you know what he likes, so you can bring that to his attention. But I don't think it's, I think it's the woman. If self-esteem is an issue she has, then no, I don't think you should look at all. I think you should avert completely, because you're touching on something that bothers her, But I do think you should look, as long as you're a mate and you as comfortable as your relationship is. If you know your woman gonna trip out, don't look at all. If you know she is a appreciator of another beautiful individual, then definitely, look and say, hey babe, look at her, goddamn, And I could be, if she's that gorgeous, then I'm gonna be like, damn.
I mean, she was that gorgeous. I mean, one of the best looking women I've seen.
I myself have learned the art of making her, coming out of my mouth, making her look ugly while I'm looking at her. So I'll be like, man, babe, you see everybody staring at this woman right here? You see everybody looking at her like she all that or something? Look at her feet. She has some big ass feet, don't she?
That's smart. That's smart, Joe.
I think she got a fat head.
I know she didn't come in here trying to be cute.
That's smart.
Look at her.
Hey, you gotta give her. I was about to say something off of Kat. This shit already bounced off my mind. I was about to say you gotta give it a quick glance, because you look too long. After a while, you and Joe, CB, y'all can vouch for me. Probably you too, Kat. You see it do it. It's a reflex. So if I'm with Joe, CB, you see some first thing come out of your mouth is damn or goddamn.
Right.
So if I'm with my girl, that same shit might pop out my mouth.
Mm-hmm. And that's happening.
Because I'm used to doing that.
Right.
And be like, God damn.
And I'm talking about this girl. I'm not talking about like ass shots, titty shots. I'm just talking about a beautiful woman that just walked in, that caught everybody. Just caught everybody, by surprise. I mean, and that's what happened. And I think the wife's reaction was
I think her reaction was not normal.
Yeah.
For her to come at old girl like Jesus made her that way, baby. You can't get mad at the Lord. Right. That's the way she looked.
Yeah. And okay, so now now we have now I feel that, me personally, that I deserve at least 10 6-second look. Now,
No, hold on. Before you go there, my question was, how long do the woman get
I'm
to look at the woman?
about to get there right now.
The woman look at the woman.
The woman get to look at the woman?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Because if I were my
You said
woman,
the
she
woman
said,
look
"Babe,
at
look
the
at this woman right here. She look beautiful." So I'm looking at her like, how long you gonna look at her before I start to think other things?
Really?
And that's what I was gonna say. Even on the flip side, it doesn't matter when your woman looks at anybody, anything. It could be a pair of shoes that will make a man go crazy. He can't take lust in his woman's eyes for something else.
Okay. Well, how long would y'all give y'all woman? I never thought about that, Joe, to look at another woman, but how long would y'all give y'all woman to look at another man?
Negative 0.06 seconds.
Right.
I'm gonna give her the same amount of time the buddy who got that finger up his ass gave his wife before he up.
And you know the reason why? Because women don't look at men the same way men look at women. So if she looks
they
at,
just don't be saying it.
nah, they glance.
No, we do the down to up.
Right.
So we start down, we move up, we do the glance up, and then we keep it moving. So we've already gotten everything. We figured out like, oh, he must be a righty. Look at how his shoe bent on that side, and he knocked me. Look at his jogging pants.
You can get that time. You can get that time, Cat.
But it's only like CB needs 10 seconds. Like it's 10 seconds. The woman can examine.
CB trying to get his ass whooped. He trying to be
Right. He trying to study. He want to remember.
CB in the end.
CB doing research.
Yeah, research. So Kat, you telling me women are like computers? Y'all can see everything y'all need to see on a man in one glance?
Everything. I mean, if he bites his nails, if his ears are pierced, if he gets haircuts regularly, if he's, you can tell. You can tell if he's just wearing regular casual clothes because he wears other clothes all day, or if he a bum. Like, you can tell posture, all of that.
You can see all that just in how many seconds?
10 seconds. And not even 10. A good 6, depending on how tall he is. Because remember, it's down to up.
It's 6 intervals of 10 seconds, Cat.
Oh, six intervals of 10 seconds. We know his sign, his favorite food. Like, we've already gotten all these. That's a lot of time.
See, we looking at the gap between her legs, trying to
be slick.
Man, we looking at the gap between her legs. We looking at the size of her titties. We looking at the thighs. We looking at the toes. We looking at her lips. We looking at her eyes.
I think all women can agree. If we see an attractive man, the first thing we look for is a wedding ring.
Wedding ring. That is true. That is true. Yeah. I've seen that happen.
And you can even tell a guy who is married but doesn't even wear a ring.
Now, how can you do that? Because we got a lot of guys that are married that creep out and they take their wedding ring off. Can you tell those guys how you guys know that so we can help those guys?
Well, first, if you wear a ring regularly and then you just take it off because you out kicking it, it leaves a line, it leaves a tan, it leaves a mark.
And you guys see all that in those 6 seconds or however long.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Y'all, man, what kind of fucking vision y'all got? Jesus. Wow.
It's just, y'all looking sexually. So you see a beautiful woman and immediately it goes titties, ass, gap. Like, it's real easy for y'all. And then if you got enough time, you check her toes. Her fingernails, that kind of thing. So you can see her weave or something. Yeah. But it's very physical with y'all. We're looking for physical attributes that tell us something about him. So if we see him and he looks very comfortable in his clothing, like that tells us a lot about a guy, And married men are readily available to tell because they're more calm.
Really?
Single men are thirsty.
Single men are thirsty. Wow.
I wish dog was here because I was gonna say, well, if a woman can observe all that shit in 10 seconds, why the fuck 2 or 3 minutes later he ain't shit? He my baby daddy. Right. He ain't shit fucking with my brother.
Again, that white lady at the store was a perfect example of you can't control a woman's reaction. You can't control where she goes. Now she can get all that information, see he's a bum nigga, and still talk to him. That's how we are. We make our choices.
Down to the bum niggas getting the bad bitches.
Yeah, but that's amazing though.
The bum niggas getting bad bitches.
That is amazing, Kat. We're gonna talk more about this. Let me read
Let me ask you a question. Right?
Go ahead.
So if that beautiful lady walked over to you and said, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
How you doing, bald bull?
What?
What would you say to her?
Make your point,
What
Joe.
would you have said to her?
What I would have said to her? I would say, hey, how you doing?
That's it?
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
Or she was like, can I take you home?
Well, brother, that's not gonna happen to me.
What if she just said that?
If she said she want to take me home, I said I have to call my wife first and see how that.
Okay, what if you was there with your wife like, hey?
That was a good answer, CB. Good answer. Yeah. Let me ask my wife.
Hey, Cat. This ain't my first rodeo, Cat. I've been around a long time. I've been married a while now, Cat. I've been around for a while now, Cat. Know what I'm doing.
No, that's what he would have said.
Ooh.
Okay, put that picture up. Oh man. Okay, let me read some of the reactions we got to this question on from Facebook. Tamara Stone, she says, "I dare you to take a double take." She said that's when you get that's when you get disrespectful. That's from Tamara Stone. Let's see, here's another one. Lashana, she says 2 second minimum. That's it.
That ain't long enough.
Yeah, that's what she said. Now, Shamika Pierce, she says 1 second. Just kidding. He can look as long as he need to, because while he's looking at her, another man will be looking at me. Go ahead. And by the way, Shamika Pierce.
She got game.
Shamika,
sound like some cat stuff.
And Shamika Pierce got the same kind of equipment Cat got too. About the same.
Or titty.
But CB, you didn't answer. So how long does your wife get to peep another guy?
I'm gonna be honest. Because of the problem I have with staring, I have to give her. But I'm glad you told me that it don't take that long. So now you made me change my answer. Before you told me that, I would probably just give her. I'd probably give her 5 seconds. You know what I mean? 5 seconds.
That's a great amount of time.
Yeah, I'll give her 5 seconds.
Hey, CB.
Yo.
Give her 5 to 10 seconds. 5 to 10 seconds of ass whooping.
No, on this show we don't condone the violence.
We don't condone, but I understand.
Kevin.
Fingers and booties, we do condone something.
Hey, check this out. Kevin Boss Daddy Cabrinko Mofo Pollard, huh?
Go on, man.
He says, I got that 100-yard stare and a vivid imagination. I think you related to Velly. He said,
I was gonna say, I know.
He said she could be around the corner and blocks away, and I could tell you what color Vickers and the shape of her wax strip, lavender and thunderbolt strip. Hey, Velly, what is a thunderbolt strip?
What is a thunderbolt strip?
Guys, as somebody who got waxed recently, it's an intense. They're going to basically sculpt your hair into a thunderbolt.
Really?
If you ask for it, or that's just like the style?
Oh yeah, you definitely should ask for it. I don't think anybody should take it upon themselves to get any kind of stitched etching done without permission. But yeah, that's when they wax all the excess hair to leave a patch in the shape of what you would like. Apparently, they can do it in any shape.
We
need to get a chick to do it inside the cave patch.
Yeah. Hey, maybe
that
she
would be intricate.
Maybe we can. Hey, Kat, the next time you get your wax done, you can do it on inside the cave, and we'll film it, and we'll do
tell
it.
them you want a heart and put Cave Crush on the inside.
Yeah, there we go, Kat. Hey, Kat, I'll pay for it. Hey, Kat, inside the cave.
I don't even want to have nothing down there. It's hot now. No, thank you.
Who said that? All right, let's get out. Let's move on. All right, O'Shea Rules. She says if she's attractive, I would think something's wrong with my guy not to look, but a glance wouldn't hurt. Hell, I might look too.
Great answer.
There you go.
Great answer.
All right. Oh, here's a good one. Sean Himes says between 4 to 10 minutes. That's how long he gets. That's how long he gets to stare.
Look at that foreplay.
Hey, 4 to 10.
I don't want anybody to stare at me for 4 minutes.
Hey, 4 to 10 minutes, man. I'd have been a busted nut by now.
That nigga busted nut, right?
Hey,
that's stalking right there. You committed a crime. 4 to 10 minutes.
Quinnell Johnson Jr. says, "I need 10 minutes."
Another crime committer.
Stalking too.
Hey,
they both got records.
Jarrell Lewis, you have to look at her.
Creepy.
Hey, Jarrell Lewis says you have to look at her and say something bad like, "Babe, look at her shoes. That don't make no sense." Shaking my head. Then it will all be Gucci. I'm learning that, man. I'm getting young now. I'm starting to use that term now. It's Gucci.
Niggas looking at the chick like Draymond Green when he froze up in the interview.
Hey, now Stormy Martin says staring is already disrespectful. A glance or a look may happen because we're human, but to stare, then she puts the emoji. So I guess.
Hey, to stare is divine.
Say that again, Joe. No, seriously, say that again.
But men don't want
To
their
stare
women
is divine.
staring at another man.
Hey, now Nicholas McCoy said, count to 5 and look away. I like that.
Look back again.
And Ricky Robinson says, you must master the scan.
I thought you gonna say something else.
Oh, no, hey, check this out. Chef Atas Yates says, me and my girlfriend have an agreement. She looks first, then tells me I can look. Works for me. Whatever works for you, that is good, man. See, like, I just have a hard time with the whole staring, glancing and stuff. Like, right now, I'm trying to do this podcast, and I keep staring at our co-host. Jeez. I swear I've seen, like...
Why you keep staring at that?
I can't. I'm looking at
Yeah,
it. No. I'm looking at Areola, brother. I don't know what you looking at.
Brother, you got a shirt on?
Yeah. Let me put my shirt back on.
Oh, man. All right, that's our question of the day. So what have we learned here? Have we learned anything?
Not really.
We haven't learned anything?
If you look longer than 4 to 10 minutes, you might get a restraining order.
Yeah, that's considered a crime.
Nobody agrees with my 6-10 second intervals. You know what I mean?
I don't want to sleep on the couch.
I mean, if you just looks, I mean, I think after 6 times.
Dude, I mean, 6-10 seconds.
Okay, how about 10 6
That's talking
seconds?
too.
10 6
You gonna
seconds.
keep turning your neck for 10
It's
10
only
times?
it's only 1 minute.
Come on, man.
I mean, it sounds like if you're
Might
in a
as well pull
grocery
your phone out
line,
and
that's
take a
the most
picture.
opportune
Send it to the
time.
cage.
Like,
You said what now? Say that again, Kat.
if you were in the grocery line, you were in the best place because you had to stand in line, so you had no choice but to see her.
Unless you're in back of you, then you gotta turn around.
Right, she was in front of me. That worked out perfect. That worked out perfect. All right, that was our question of the day. Feel free to keep sending us feedback on that on our Facebook page, Inside the Cave.
Inside the Cave.